Let's just get everything going. Like, I could probably set up easier than I do, but in all honesty, I actually didn't plan to stream today. I was thinking, you know what, with how like weird today's been, just for the weirdest reasons, like maybe I should just. Is my audio even working? Oh, it is. It's good. I was worried for a second. Took a bit of time for it to decide to actually function. But yeah, this hopefully will be a good fun stream, you know. Apparently I have a copyright claim. I'll deal with that later. I don't monetize anything anyway. I should probably also find the disc for the game. I should have done that in the first time. There you are. I'm destroying the world. My stuff is fortune panel careful pass. Let's just like, you know, one day I'll just have this super quick like start up and it'll like be all easy, everything will be perfect. There'll be no incident, everything will be perfect. There'll be no. But that day is not today, as I hear the echo of my own voice and I load up the game. Like, I should probably just get a waiting screen in all honesty. Like, I should make one of them. So I'm like, please wait. Content coming soon. Also, latency should be pretty low, so I should be able to respond to stuff quicker because the Wi-Fi is actually pretty good for some reason today. Like, it's literally nuclear weather out here. So hot, so scorching. And all times, the Wi-Fi decides to be good, isn't it? You think the like satellite disk would just melt. Oh, that's loud. We'll turn that down a bit. Why is it here now? Get turned down, you monstrosity of sound. You know what? I should probably not reset audio. But there we go. I think that'll do. Like, it shouldn't be too loud at all now. I should be able to hear myself think. I haven't played this in a bit, so I'm gonna have to remember how to play the game. Oh yeah, this is the one where you wear a bucket on your head. No, I might play Footman this time. Is there any news and updates? No. Because they say they fixed white hair, that's a lie. That's still a problem, that's still broken. Oh, I found the game pretty quick, nice. I'm just looking at the abominations I've posted throughout the Discord I'm on. Like, you could tell I was half asleep. Like, I'm actually quite awake now, but earlier it was just like, I felt like absolute trash. I'm knocking over my water. What? I don't need knocking that over. I have a big hammer. Oh goodness. Yeah, please spawn in. Oh, is this a new battle card? I've got this before. Maybe it is not. I don't remember it though. Baguette! Oh, I got baguette. I have no idea why I was randomly saying baguette. I just felt like saying it, so I did. Just baguette. No reason behind it at all. You know, I want to play some footman. I'm actually shocked with how much I played the Vanguard. Because I distinctly remember liking the night more and the beta. Then again, I think those must still stand to match.
We're screwed!
Ah yes, my allies just vanish into nothingness and running away. This game's going absolutely incredible. Oh no, I think I remember this mission now. Yeah, I remember this mission. I've never ever spawned this early in it. Well, I think I've done it one time before, but that was like... Wow, they so easily did that. Yeah, I was no way surviving that. That's like, what, 5 people? All just spamming R2. Yeah, no, not happening. Not happening at all. You know, I might actually try out night, like, see if it, like, it can get me warmed up a bit. Maybe we can try some third person, where the legs are not animated correctly. Like, look at that. That's some real good leg animation.
Clear the plaza of the enemy!
Ah, yeah. I always somehow have this weird habit of walking into the R2 spammers who don't care, they're just berserkers, so there's no point trying to skill them. They're just gonna endlessly throw R2. So there's no point trying to skill them, just smash them in the head with a quick shot. That's pretty much what you gotta do, like, they're just gonna be berserking it, like, you just gotta bash them in the head with an overhead. Last was still an overhand there because I didn't want to whack my own teammates, especially since one was on low health. I know about accidentally throw a heavy axe to kill him. There we go. You're welcome. You're welcome. Here's some heals.
Kill all the Masons!
Oh, there's someone shooting an arrow at me. I'm not sure it got out that way. I think it went through the wrong side of my shield. Excuse me, mate. Why are you running? I'm doing a lot better now. Like, yeah, this class seems to be my kind of thing. I'm always like liking the tankier class. And in addition, I'm not being an idiot running into like giant death squads. That's also. Oh no. It's the R1. Well, technically it'll be in some games an R1 spammer. In this game it's an R2 spammer. Like they don't do anything but hit the same attack again and again. Oh, I think I got staggered with my teammate from behind unintentionally. And then he caught me in the stagger moment. Well, that's unfortunate luck for it. Oh, jeez, I knocked my tablet over. I don't want to be breaking that. Jeez, those things are precious. You don't want to be breaking stuff like that. Like, I don't want to waste... I don't want to have that money coming out of my own pocket where I have to, like, replace my tablet or something. Oh, anyway, let's get back to the game. Do this point to fix my walking animation. Oh my goodness, we're actually defending this. We're defending this quite well, goodness. Haha. I'm smart, I wait for allies. There we go. Not testing overkill. Okay, that was smart.
Not good, man!
Oh, jeez, I got stuck on something so I couldn't walk backwards. That's unfortunate. Oh, it doesn't matter. Like, considering I haven't played this game in a while, like, I'm doing pretty decent. I don't like I got caught in this stupid thing here. Oh, hello. You just walked right into that, you idiot. Like, where's this place? Like, what do you expect? Like, are these AI? I think these are AI. They're just too stupid to be human. No, the first one was definitely a person. Like, I'm not sure why they were so stupid though there. Though, I'm shocked how we're just holding town square like a bunch of maniacs. Turn away. Come on, potato squad, let's do this. Chill with me for all that is righteous.
This is bad!
Oh, there's it.
That's enough!
Why can't I play this bit? He's gone! Oh, I finally fell. I was hoping I could get that like sneakily in, but a quick sneaky overhand I believe caught me. Oh, if I managed to get all of them though, that would have been epic. Like just wiping out entire legions like it's nothing. So I think I took 3 out at once, so I would have taken like 4, 5, 6 out if I had got that swing off. I failed to, but still, it's pretty good. Like they've been unable to claim town square at all. Like they've been completely failing in that department. Oh, nice tower. He got around me. I was too focused. I didn't turn into him. Nice tower there. So I've definitely improved since the beginning of the game. Like, I was so rusty when I started off. I haven't played this in a bit. I don't like I'm not like some of these players who just play this game 24/7, especially considering like there's still some issues where it's like I'll play it more once like those issues are and it has more content and such. It's just it's lacking some things like I don't know, jewels and that. Oh yeah. God, I love these PC players. God, I love them, and they're super fast mouses where they can just jump all over the place like a bunch of monkeys, like going ooh ah, like swinging flying and just spamming buttons by doing so. I don't really have a problem with this. It's just like, mate, is that really how you're gonna play the game? Is that really fun? Is it really fun to just sit there and swing like a madman? Like, you're not even winning. Like, that kind of playstyle doesn't win you the game, it just drags out the game. Oh, I got caught from behind. Doesn't matter, we've won. Game over, there's no way they're capturing. Like, we could literally just sit here and do nothing now. We could just literally sit there with our shield up and we would win. Like, all the players could just hold block and they wouldn't be able to capture it in time. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Absolute domination. There we go. Should probably work on my fainting though. Yeah, that was a pretty good game. We managed to hold him there. Prevent any like pushing. I think I'm just gonna use this thumbnail like until I can like, and then I'll maybe change it after. But for like that's when I'm streaming, I might just use this thumbnail more often. Okay, yeah, audio is coming through fine. So I was worried because of the tiny stutter. But I think that's just the game being funny.
Look to the men standing by you today! These are your brothers! Not by birthright, but by shared belief that man is not born into his position. Look across the field at those who would claim fealty based on privileged birth. Bring them death!
Yeah, being right in the middle of them would have been a smart idea. I love how it says let's have a sword fight, but I'm not even using sword, by the way. Like, that's an irony. But then again, I named the streams before I go into them. Like, I think only one time I've done otherwise. And plus, it's like sort of stereotype of medieval stuff, so it works either way. Oh my goodness, he's fast! So that guy's lagging along the screen or something, because that is not a normal walking animation. Oh, wait, I went for it. I'm Ray. I am a dum-dum. My brain cells are the combined number of 1. I'm attacking my allies again. I always do this. Like, anytime, I always end up at one point attacking my teammates because I can't tell the difference. Apparently my brain is a potato. I should have probably realised that when they didn't attack me, that they weren't.
I can't.
Got, yeah. Ooh, no health. Yeah, one good heavy and I'm probably dead. Got to be real careful. Who hit me from the side? I'm guessing that must have blue. I'm the blind. Turn away because I can't feint that. I wonder if you can charge after that. No, you can't feint it. You can do that though. You can feint into a heavy. Unfortunate archers, they always get bullied when up close. Okay, that was smart. I was hoping to punch him and give a stagger to, like, allow my ally to kill him, but my ally got him anyway. I'm just hoping Wi-Fi remains stable for this stream. I'll be annoying otherwise. Well, the fact I can stream is pretty good, I'll admit. Well, that is pretty good. Excuse me, mate. Oh, I got hit from behind. Nice. Well, that's what happens when you all zone into one direction, you get splattered from behind. This game's all about awareness, and we're actually winning, so nice. I'm on a pretty good game. So I'm not like in the top rank or anything, like top players of the game, but I'm on the winning side, and I think that's good enough. Okay, my teammate's blocking my path. That is actually annoying. I don't like when that happens. Like, can we not have teammates be getting in the way of our path, please? Like, I get they like blocking things, but that's not fun. What was that? That was some weird movement. He was just rolling all over the place. I didn't even mean to kill him there. Okay, I'll take it. I'm walking death. I killed even my own teammate. Get out here, villagers. Your pain and suffering is my only demand. Can people stop bullying me? I just want to heal. Well, how many did I kill right there? What was that weird spin?
That's about enough. That's about enough. Who dares oppose me? Kill them all!
Oh, I'm finally dead. Look a bit. I had a good run. I definitely had an effort towards... Like, look how many bots are in this game. Like, wow. The bot level is like bots galore. Excuse me, teammate, don't push me out of the way. This has turned into a cluster. Like, I don't get why it always seems to go one way when one side gets a decent lead. I got caught. If that was my normal weapon, I probably could have killed him. I was an idiot and wasted stamina. I still wanted to get that one guy killed. I wasted precious moments that could have been used for better things. So it seems they are slowly widening up. As you can see, the score is sort of stagnating, like with length between us. Which means they figured out how to stick together more. Oh, come on. I walked right into that. I'm an idiot. I walked right to the edge of his blade, allowing him to get that mega damage because he hit me with the sweet point. Because I do believe these weapons have sweet points if you get the right range. Give me your soul.
They have only 30 troops left.
Not allowing no pesky archer to get in my way. He just walked right into that and I think I crushed his head like a grape. Well, that's great. I was about to make a pun by the side against it, probably not the best way.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Excuse me, mate. Oh, where did I get that from? Did I get my teammate or something? I have no idea. I need help though. I win! Take my shield. Take my weapon. Take my other weapon.
It won't work.
Okay, now I just gotta quickly do some background stuff, like, since like this is an intermission between games. There we go. Everything done. Now I can focus back on this. I'm never playing free-for-all on stream, though that is a painful mode to play. Like, I don't like free-for-all, I'll be honest. It's just not my cup of tea. Like with how... Sorry. Swallowed a bit too much air. But with how, like, the current lags happening, like where you load in and it's like you don't appear instantaneously, it's like free-for-all, is kind of broken. Like, if it was like a duel, like you could get around that. Stuff like that would be easier to deal with. But free-for-all, it's like, no. There's no real reason to play it right now. Harder to win, harder to get kills in, because you're just constantly getting ganked by probably like an archer and like a pair of archers who just spam arrows in like the little back area. It tends to be how it works. I will destroy you. Never mind. Okay, now I will destroy you.
The Masons have breached the main gate! Agathians! Our duty is to defend the Duke with our very lives!
Yeah! I was about to become the R2er. I was about to become the Master R2er. The Master of the R2. Angelo. This has actually been quite fun. Then again, I guess I'm just in a mood when nothing can really make me feel sour right now, so I'm just enjoying everything right now. Why not? Why not? Let's use it. This ridiculous thing.
Keep the bastards away from our nobles! Take those bastards away from our nobles!
Oh, look how ridiculously long that thing is. This is just some god tier cheating with this length. Like, how are you meant to beat this kind of reach? Oh, that's a straight up cheating. Look at this length! This is the straight up cheating! Like, this is why I love environmental weapons, like, when you can find a really good one. There are a few, like, really good ones out there. Unfortunately I got ganked there because I couldn't aim for the life of me. But I apparently have no aiming skills. But yeah, like, there are some really good, like, cool weapons out there, like, you can get. Such as that, like, really fun to use.
Our Duke has been badly wounded!
Oh, you need your buddies to save you, you little baby. Try and hot shot me from the doorway and then hide behind your buddies. When you realise that was a bad move to make. Yeah. Where's the Duke? Just stay around the hill, please. I'm just trying to keep the Duke safe, like, just keep healing, Duke. Keep healing, just regain that health. Who's hitting our Duke? Oh, does he not get healed by that? Oh, we need a medic over here. Like, is there a button to say medic? Oh. I don't care about, like, getting lots of kills now. I just want to win. So that's my goal. Where's the Duke gone? Duke's here. Okay, defend Duke. Are we getting pop shot? Please don't die. First loss of the day, but still went pretty well overall. Like, can't really feel bad about that. So that lancing weapon, like the lance, was ridiculous length on that. So if I played that smart, I could have probably got a lot more kills with it, but I was being a bit of an idiot. And apparently it's an actual thing you can upgrade, so I'm guessing, like, you can unlock the lance on a character at some point. will be kind of ridiculous considering its reach. Because I don't get why you can get XP for like environmental items. That seems kind of silly. Unless it's like on about the weapon type in general, just the lances in general, you got improvement on. I'll probably do like 2 more games though, like this ain't gonna be a long stream, just a short stream to like just get back into the swing of things, since I haven't been able to stream for the past like week. So it's just to get back into the swing of things. I need to learn to turn. Oh, that was a terrible move for you. Oh, nice. He got me with a big bludgeon right there. I think that might have been a special attack. Yeah, special. Big bludgeon. I need to throw them out more occasionally, like if I feel like I can get one off. That does do like a lot of attack damage. I love that gorgeous damage. Oh, I got blasted from the side though. Need to pay attention to my side. I'm allowing myself to become blinded to the world around me. Those R2ers can't get away where they just don't even throw heavies, like they just throw R2. Like they're just like this, like these kind of players are just really annoying. It's just like, they don't do anything but that, it's just like tapping the R2, it's like why? It's not even a good strat. Oh, that was a double whammy. Unfortunate for you.
They have freed! Retreat to the village! Defend the gates for the order!
Excuse me. Get out of here, you potato. Oh, I died from deserting somehow. Okay, I spawned like this mess. What was that? Come on, game, spawn me somewhere proper, please. I spawned right in front of like 3 enemies. Like that's pretty much spawn killing at that point. Come on, game, give me a proper spawn next time. You can't be having those kind of spawns happening. That's utterly ridiculous. Like this is how a bowman's gonna act, like all the way in the back. You don't want them to be like in a little doorway peeking through. You want them all the way back where you can't easily get to them. Especially if you can get them elevated. Oh, you're real lucky. Wait, you're trying to kill your own teammate, mate. Chill out. Chill out there. So this guy just mindlessly running in. Like, yeah, that could have worked, but it didn't.
You don't think we gave up that?
Oh wow.
You did yourself honor.
Oh, we can't do anything. It's just gonna go anyway.
Masons, fall back and defend
You
the
just
village.
break that to me, mate.
Keep the Acathians away from the prisoners.
One good thing is the final mission bit here is like really easy to win if you like play it smart. If you just all rush at the same time, you just overwhelm them with pure numbers. Like as soon as they like exit like the main cage area, like after this part. Ah, I got caught. Nice, nice. So, you know, I wish people were just more chill and relaxed like in these kind of games. I feel like getting angry over them. I'm not sure where I spawned. I spawned facing the wrong way. But I wish people would be more chilled and relaxed in games because you just get so many angry people now. Like, including myself at certain points, like, everyone is so angry. It's like, let's just be chill here. Get potatoes. Silly AI. You think you weren't going to get potatoes? Oh, look at this giant swarm of AI. Just laughing from the side without care.
There are only a few prisoners left.
Try to get past my impenetrable shield of doom. Foolish boy. We know exactly where our prisoners are. Not sure why an AI was making you scared. Like, I guess like you got a bunch of them, or you like fear someone's gonna come in from the side, it can cause you paralyzation. Or you might not even realize it's an AI at first, that can also cause problems.
Who dares oppose?
Oh, gee. Yay! Look at what my teammates do, they all just run off. So we can lose, because that's how they want to play it. So, now that is legitimately annoying. It's like, come on team, you're literally running from where you're meant to be. Like, you don't need this many people to defend. You just move. Please. I could have done that so much easier. My weapon is better for it as well, due to its shortness. Like, yeah, I was about to be like, if I'm not the #1 player on our team, I'm gonna be surprised by how just monstrous I've been playing. Try and stop me, mate. Try and stop me. Nobody will stop me. I am inevitable. I am Thanos here. I have come to the inevitable Thanos. Time for endgame to commence, isn't it? Get all the Infinity Stones. Just slap on my fingers. No Iron Man to save you this time. Ah, a bit slow there, though. Just like in the movies. Just a bit too slow.
Infantry,
It's too slow to realise.
We must halt the enemy's advance.
Like, I don't really watch the movies, but I know the general plot, and it's just like, I definitely would have watched it in all honesty, if I wasn't just completely done with Marvel at that point. So if I wasn't completely done with Marvel at that point, I would have definitely watched it. I would watch Marvel at this point. Oh, I finally died, and oh my goodness, that monster number. Like, because Marvel at the time, it just sort of made me go, I don't want to read your blatantly, like, to me, offensive book, since it's literally just them lecturing you 24/7. Like, superhero books aren't meant to be lectures, they're meant to be life lessons at most. It's meant to be how to be a better person, like responsibility, maturity, taking care of people around you, heroic nature. Like, that's meant to be heroes, not this whatever Marvel is nowadays. Where, like, the formula's so stale, and, like, characters in general just seem to, like, be undeveloped beyond belief, while they claim they're developed because they get a bunch of movies banned. It's like, no, development's actually changing character over time. That's development. That's development. Like, look at the Iron Man. I didn't watch. I think I actually did watch the third Iron Man movie. I watched part of it at least. Like, whether you like that movie, it still had a lot of development for Tony Stark. Like, every single movie had development, and it really feels like he was one of the core pieces. And then you just get rid of him, Captain America, and all that. Like, yeah, it's no longer Marvel, in my opinion, or at least it's no longer the Avengers. It's just the Engers, I guess you could call them. You're taking away the big important bit, you know, the two key figures in it, and it's like, it feels like the end completely of an Avengers storyline, but we know it's not. So I am interested to see what they're doing for Black Knight. So I do love me a Black Knight. I messed up right there. So I am interested to see what they're doing with Black Knight, but just due to, like, the habit Marvel and Disney and all that are known for when casting, it's like, I have no problem with casting, like, of people who are best for the job. It just feels like a bunch of people I've never at all ever heard of. And, like, I suck with names, but I should at least be able to sort of recognise the face, you know? But I don't recognise them in any way. It just feels like a bunch of people were hired because, like, they just need to fill a quota at this point. I feel like Disney, if they want, like, diverse stories, they need to, like, start using their more, like, Black Panther. I heard that's a really great movie. I didn't watch it myself, but I heard it's really good. Like, that's a diverse story. Like, it's a great, I heard it was really good. But because, like, but apparently instead of going down that route with those kind of characters, like, with those kind of people, like, with people who are, like, from different backgrounds or different origins and all that, like, they decide to just ignore, or they just decide to lazy about it. It could be partially the writers and, like, hirers. I think that's mostly the problem. Like, I'm not going to blame the actors. They're probably excellent actors who are just being, unfortunately, put into a very awkward position because of their directors just deciding, you know. But I'm not going to judge it. I'm not going to judge it. It might turn out to be excellent, you know. It might turn out like Black Nick Fury at first was sort of like and then he turned out to be really good. So for all we know, it could turn out to be one of those situations where it's like, yeah, it's a bit weird why you're changing the ethnicity of a character, but it could turn out to work. It could work, especially since, like, the Eternals aren't the most known characters, you know. So it could. At least that's my hope. I want to be positive about that kind of stuff where it's like, you know, I want to be positive. Despite certain stuff where it's just like, you know, from history, like, that these companies, when they do these kind of hiring practices, it's like, they tend to always mess it up. I'm actually going to give Disney the benefit of the doubt in this case, because it's like, it's a product that hasn't ever really seen screen time, and I want the MCU to succeed. I really do, despite its, like floundering success, like it's really been flopping recently. I do want to see it, like, pick back up, and I'm hoping that will happen.
Up and into the fray.
You shan't be forgetting me that fast.
Oh, I got murdered. Anyway, that's enough of me talking about that. Like, I just feel like casting someone because they fit a quota is a bit ridiculous. That's all I'm saying. Like, I feel like you could hire people who fit the role, who fit the look of the character better, you know? But if it turns out to work, I guess it works. Who knows? That's all I've really got to say on it. That's really just the point I'm making. Like, let's wait till it comes out and see what the people's reaction is, and then we can, like, make our decisions, isn't it? Like, the only case where I straight up rejected, like, watching something was Doctor Who, where it was just, like, I had got tired of, like, the stupidness of that show. Like, it just turned gross, in my opinion. Like, not even due to, like, the whole female Doctor, that was just, like, my reaction was just, like, eh. Like, that just sounds corny. It was more like the how they were promoting them that sort of turned me off, but it was sort of like, they were trying to make it out to be this massive deal, and it's like, it's literally a shapeshifter. It's an alien shapeshifter. Why does it matter? That was sort of my thinking there. Like, it's an alien shapeshifter, why are we so concerned with its gender? Like, if we're really gonna use that. Because that's the argument a lot of people are using, and then they try and make a big deal of it. It's like, okay, if it's an alien shapeshifter and we shouldn't care about gender, don't care about gender then. That's all you have to do. It was just like the amount. Like, I would say it's more blame in that case, like Twitter's fault for that. Like, Twitter ruins everything it touches. And I don't care if I trigger a bunch of people saying that Twitter is a cancer. I feel like people are better when they actually talk to each other, you know? Like, even Discord is a better social interaction platform because it's like a dedicated community of like-minded individuals. Where it's like you don't really have to worry about like anything too serious, it's mostly just silly, fun stuff. I'm dead. Yeah, overall my opinion is like, I wouldn't want to see like any character like just hired because of how they look, like no matter what, I want the character who best represents the role. So that's just the point I'm making, like, just setting that off, like, I want to see Blade in all honesty, I want to see him brought back, like, he was a great character. I remember watching him in like the Spider-Man animated series, like, he was a great character, like, Blade was an excellent character. I don't get why they stopped using him like in a major role, you know? Like, these movies, from what I heard, were super successful. I actually remember watching one of them. And it's like, why would you not use him? He's the perfect character if you want like this, like, really awesome, like, serious guy, like, to promote. Like, you want this, like, unique spin, like, this unique, like, sort of culture and that. But my biggest fear is that Disney just doesn't have the, like, ability, like, they just don't have the directors to do that kind of thing. Like, their idea bankrupt, you could say. Like, that conversation went on longer than I thought, but yeah, it's just Disney's idea bankrupt. I think that's the major problem. It's like, it's nothing to do with like casting in general. They just it's just like they seem to do a lot of things just to deliberately annoy people. And it's like that kind of behaviour, it's like you wonder why your movie fails. It's like the whole mentality of, if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. That's an awful idea to do. That's an awful like idea to promote. Like, why would you promote that kind of sport? Like the whole, if you don't like my politics, no, you should be encouraging everyone to buy your book. So that's my opinion. You should make a book that doesn't have to be a particular political persuasion to your story. Like, you can have a book to take, like, in my opinion, the best kind of like books I've ever seen are books where people are taking the mick out their own ideology. Where, like, I forget what it was. There was like a guy taking out, like, he was, I think he was conservative, and he was like taking the mick out of conservatism. But that was a long, long time ago. Like, that kind of stuff where people could. That was satire, you know. Unfortunately, that talent's long gone, unfortunately. I think that's just to show that his writing in general isn't as good as it used to be. Oh, I played terrible there. Like, I'm turning into absolute trash. Somehow I'm in the lead though, I don't know how. And somehow we're holding the fort down. No idea how. Oh, he got me, nice. Nice sprint attack. Yeah, I just feel like to save modern industry, you're going to need to completely dismantle and remake it. Like, you need to completely reimagine everything. You need to, like, remove the current, like, people in charge and replace them with people with a completely different view on how things run. I feel like that's just going to save, like, a modern, like, comics, you know, in general. And also less superhero stuff. Like, I feel like people are a bit burnt out from superheroes. I do honestly believe that, like, at least the current type of superheroes. Like, we need more of those, like, sport type stuff. Like, if you're going to make, like, these stories, like, I feel like these stories of, like, overcoming stuff, I feel like having it all focused around superheroes is, like, it's like people are worn out of it because it's like it's all we get over here, like it's endless superheroes. Like you used to get quite a diverse mix of like different genres. Like look at Japan, they literally get like big bucks from fishing, like fishing comics. Because that's what manga is. It's just the Japanese version of comics. It's literally just comics. Only the pages are backwards. Wait, is he dead? No, he's dead. What? What was that? But yeah, I'm not even joking. It's like, it was good. I would probably actually read a comic about fishing. Not even gonna lie there. I would. Like, if it was entertaining and it was well written and they could make it, like, fun. So yeah, I would read something about fishing. Like, that would be awesome.
Thanks. I'll write you.
Oh, he came out of nowhere. But yeah, like, I don't even get why what I say is controversial, because some people seem to consider that thinking controversial for some reason. It's like wanting good stories with unique plots that are different to what we currently get. Yeah, and wanting characters to be at least as accurately represented as possible. So yeah, that's controversial, okay? So it is just a bit ridiculous how that's controversial. I personally don't get it. But then again, Twitter's never made sense to me. It's why I don't use it anymore. Like, I stopped using it ages ago, like, and I've been a lot better since. I've been a lot healthier, I've been a lot happier. Like, I keep trying to get away from this conversation, I keep flowing back to it because it's such an interesting thing to talk about. But it is, it's like, you focus so much. People focus so much nowadays on, like, partisan stuff, and they can't just find the enjoyment in things. Like, I just want people to come out and be like, you know what, I enjoy juggling. I want to juggle. You know what, I want to make a story about a clown who juggles. Go ahead and do it. Have some fun. Or I want to make a story about, like, a super cop who in this dystopian future. I want to make a story about, like, this medieval knight battling, like, against an army of thousands on his own, trying to survive while he's vastly outnumbered. Like, that kind of thing, like, there's these kind of stories that you don't really see. It's like, yeah, it's technically a hero story, but it's like, it's also not your normal kind of hero story, you know? Like, it doesn't even need to be magic, it needs to be, like, purely, like, human. And I feel like that kind of stuff's just, like, so undervalued nowadays. It is, like, that's the kind of stuff I want to see, like, just unique, different stuff. Like, I think that's why independent comics are likely going to take over, like, in at least English-speaking areas, like, take over mainstream comics. Because they're really the ones that are focusing on this, like, medium that hasn't been explored, really. Like, these giant loopholes, like, it's how, like, a lot of the manga gets, like, really popular, because it's, like, it's unexplored territory that they're just exploiting Because it's like there's these giant audiences that no one taps into. Oh, I knocked over my own teammate. Oh, I got slapped. But yeah, like I feel like that's what's gonna save comics. Tapping into unexplored territories. Like, stop catering to the same crowds. We need to cater to new crowds. We need to, like, cater to casuals. Like, people who just want a good old story, no politics, no nothing, just fun. Just good old fun with a good plot. And while you can have some deeper message, like, hidden in subtle undertone, like, that's all, like, that's not how it used to be. Like, it's not going to be front and center. Usually, like, a lot of people, like, in the best stories can decide for themselves who they think is right. Because it's like, there are many stories where it's just like, you ain't sure who's truly the bad guy, and it's like, that's what makes them so fun. It's like, these kind of genres really, at least in English-speaking areas, aren't really explored much. Like, I'm just going into a full-on detailed, like, discussion right here for no reason. Like, I have no idea why. I just felt like talking about it. It's like, I feel like a lot of people, when they talk about this, they get too emotional about it. They're like, they're raging and they're getting angry, and it's like, they just don't calmly talk about what's the problem, like, how we can fix it and the solutions to these issues. Like, I would love to see, like, stories from all around the world, just like people don't tap into them. Like, there's so much you can do. Oh, we're doing. Are we losing? Oh no, we're winning. Good. I wish you could vault stuff, well, that would be very useful. We both missed. Hit away.
Come, we have not yet ushered in his glory. Oh, good.
Rolling along the battlefield. I'm not sure how I survived that. Okay. I'll take it though. Oh, he got me. I think he switched to like attack. No, apparently that was a slash. I'm not sure how that was a slash. Okay. Didn't look like one to me. Oh, you know one thing that I actually saw where it's like, and this actually kind of offended me, because it's like, it's this mentality that sort of proves my point when it comes to like Disney and that. And it was actually not said by Disney, it was said by another company, and I think it's just to do with the He-Man controversy. And someone was saying why you're changing like characters' ethnicity, and it was like, they pretty much just went and said, we don't want two white people. And it's like, and they said black people would not be accepted. And it's just like, excuse me? Excuse me? And it was like, they said it to a black person as well, who was the actual person claiming. It's like, did they not think for a second how that sounds? Like, to say that black people don't sell if they're not replacing a white person. Like, that's just disgusting in my opinion. Like, no one should say that. Like, that kind of thing is absolutely vile.
This is shite!
Teammate like an idiot. But so, yeah, that kind of mentality is actually disgusting, where you say something doesn't sell because of how it looks. Like, I can name a bunch of black people who sell. Falcon, at least when he was Falcon, he sold pretty well. Blade, Black Nick Fury, actually, the only time a race swap actually went really well. Like, these are cases where it's just like, and Black Nick Fury actually in mainstream, I believe the main story is actually not original Nick Fury. I think it's like his son or something, like his half-son or something, I forget. Like in the mainstream comic version. Because in the Ultimate I know he was a straight black, but I believe in the mainstream version they said like he was related to the original, something that both exist at the same time. And like that kind of thing is like, it works, because it's like, it's such a charismatic character anyway, and it works well, you know? Like, it's one of the few cases where it like does work, but it's not a thing that you should try and do all the time. Especially if you're doing it for a reason, you know, you don't think like you can actually write a black stuff well. Oh, sorry, I'm whacking my teammate. But yeah, it's just like, I think that's kind of a weird, like, way to view things, you know?
I cannot. This is bollocks! Bollocks!
Oh, no. Yeah, it's just like, I'm not sure what's going on with the world in all honesty. It's like, I just don't get it anymore. It feels like the world's just become so weird and twisted because everyone's just so obsessed. Like both sides, you know, they're just obsessed with like getting what they want no matter what, no matter how bad it actually is. I just feel like people need to take a second to just stop and think through what they're doing, what they're saying. Like, you can word stuff better, you can just... Like, the thing with King Grayskull, I would have been like, if they could have worded that a lot better, I would have been more accepting of it. But it's just the way they worded it. It's like, geez, that's just... There's no way to defend that kind of wording. It's like, no. And it's like, if you could word it better, like, you just said you wanted to, like, do a different take in King Grayskull, and you wanted to, like, you know, do it your own unique way. It's like, I would have still been like, weird choice, but it wouldn't have been as bad. It would have been a lot better, you know? But it's like, I remember watching 2002 He-Man, and it's like, I thought that version of King Grayskull was like awesome. And it's like, I'm glad 2002 never got this generation. And it's just like, I feel, and I'm not sure what's going on with my striking there, but I just feel like, I want to see original black characters, you know? I want to see original ones. I want to see them, like, characters who we don't see often, like Blade and such, be represented more. Like, isn't there, like, Common Blue Beetle Mexican? It's like, why don't we use him? Why don't we ever see him anymore? Like, from DC and that. Like, I would love to see him. Blue Beetle's a great character. Current Ghost Rider, I'm not sure if they changed him actually, but I know Ghost Rider for a point was. Anyway, I think I'm done because like I've just been talking about stuff that's probably going to get very controversial, I know. It's just like, I feel like people need to just straight up say like that this is getting a bit ridiculous. Like, it's just becoming to the point where it's like, you can't really defend it anymore. It's like, at first it was like with Nick Fury and that, it was like, oh yeah, this is done really well and these characters are really good. So yeah, like, you can get away because these are really, really, really good actors. But now it's just like, they're literally straight up being, you know, about it. Like, they're just straight up saying that it's not because they're good actors, it's because they don't want a certain thing to be there. And that's why, instead of it just being, no, we want a unique take on the character. Like, it's why people actually eventually warmed up to Miles Morales, because it's like, he was spun to a more unique take on Spider-Man, where it's like, he's his own version. You know, it's why, especially with Spider-Verse, that's what they did, and they made people like him. They made him a likable character. Of course, then the comics immediately ruined the good graces that the Spider-Verse got, because Spider-Verse was good. But it's just like, yeah, that kind of stuff, it's like, I feel like you need to if you want to do that kind of stuff, you very much have to do it as a very careful way. Like, I think, like, Sam Wilson, I believe his name is, like, Falcon, Captain America could have worked really well if they did it better. They just did it badly. They did the whole story was bad. Like, it was just written by an idiot. And now they're just not even trying to, like, actually adapt actual comic stories, and they're just literally just doing it for political reasons. Anyway, peace.